Toyota Hilux නම් Toyota Lanka තමයි.
අපට විශ්වාස Toyota Lanka.
The 159th anniversary celebrations of the Sri Lanka Police commenced today at 4 p.m. at the Police Field Force headquarters in Colombo. The event officially began with the arrival of Inspector General of Police Priyantha Veerasurya, followed by the Tri-Forces commanders, the Secretary to the Ministry of Public Security and the Secretary to the Ministry of Defence. Subsequently, Deputy Minister of Public Security Sunil Watagala, Deputy Minister of Defence, Retired Major General Aruna Jayasekara and Minister of Public Security Ananda Vijaypala joined the celebration. Thereafter, President Anura Disanayaka, the chief guest of the occasion, arrived at the event. Following his arrival, the President inspected the ceremonial parade. Afterwards, Inspector General of Police Priyantha Veerasurya addressed the gathering.
Let me now outline the key achievements of the Sri Lanka Police over the past year. We successfully seized 1,416 kilograms of crystal methamphetamine, 496 kilograms of heroin, and 12,802 kilograms of cannabis. Additionally, we confiscated 1,869 kilograms of various other illegal substances, along with more than 300,000 narcotic pills. On the front of illegal weapons, we took 1,612 unlicensed firearms into custody this year. Importantly, we were also able to repatriate 17 notorious criminals who had been operating overseas. In a significant milestone, 5 high-profile underworld figures were apprehended in a single coordinated effort made possible through collaboration with Interpol and the use of advanced technology and international intelligence. I consider these results to be major accomplishments by the Sri Lanka Police.
The President presented the Presidential Bravery Medals to officers who displayed exceptional courage during the recent international operation that led to the arrest of 5 notorious criminals, including Kehelbaddara Padme.
We indeed have an efficient police department. They have always been able to successfully apprehend suspects in any high-profile and controversial case within a very short period of time. However, we must acknowledge that there are still unresolved murder cases, with the truth behind some of them remaining a mystery. Is this a failure on the part of the police department? I don't believe so. More often than not, such cases have been derailed by political interference. This is the reality. Investigations into certain cases were not only obstructed, but officials involved in those investigations were often subjected to targeted revenge and harassment. Let me be very clear. This government will not permit or tolerate a culture of retaliation. There is a widespread belief that certain criminal cases are automatically forgotten or abandoned after 15 years. Let me assure you, no crime will be buried by the sands of time. This government is firmly committed to ensuring that all suspects are brought before the law, regardless of how long it takes. The drug menace has now reached epidemic levels in this country. It is not a secret that political influence has played a role in sustaining this crisis over the years. Some state officials and even members of the police force have been complicit in supporting these networks. To those officers, I make a direct appeal. Abandon these destructive habits immediately. If you aren't willing to change, then I urge you to seek alternative employment. And if you refuse to step down voluntarily, I have already held discussions with the IGP to ensure that such officers are removed from the service without delay. At the same time, illegal firearms continue to surface from every corner of the country. It is the responsibility of the police to not only confiscate these weapons, but to also apprehend those who possess and use them unlawfully. I also recognize the reality that police officers are not adequately compensated for the work they do. Therefore, we plan to increase their salaries in January of next year, with further adjustments to follow by January of 2027.